Hi everyone. Today I'm going to present my business plan for MTN Business, Africa's largest telecom operator and one that's now going through the biggest strategic shift in its history, moving from a connectivity company to a digital and fintech enterprise. Over the next 10 minutes, I'll walk you through where MTN stands today, the strategy driving its future, the financial story behind FY 2025, the one real weakness we found in that story, and the four-part solution we are proposing to fix it. Let's start with scale. MTN serves over 290 million subscribers across 16 African markets. That's one of the largest customer bases of any company on the continent in any industry. But the headline isn't subscriber count, it's direction. MTN is deliberately shifting away from being just a telecom provider and repositioning itself as a digital and fintech platform. The clearest proof of that ambition, MTN wants 100 million active fintech users by 2030. Financially, FY 2025 was a genuine recovery story. Profitability came back strongly after a difficult prior period. But there is a catch, and it's the thread that runs through this whole plan. Liquidity remains a concern. MTN is profitable, but its a short-term cash position is tight. Keep the tension in mind, profitable, but cash constrained, because everything from here builds toward how we solve it. So, what actually generates MTN's revenue? Three connected engines. First, mobile connectivity. The core telecom business over 290 million subscribers across 16 markets. This is the foundation. It's what gives MTN its scale and its network effects. Second, Momo. MTN's mobile money and fintech arm, already at more than 63 million active users. This is a fast growing part of the business and it's solving a real problem across Africa. Mobile money transactions now exceed US dollars 1 trillion a year, largely because so many people have phone before they have a bank account. Momo turns MTN into financial inclusion company, not just a phone company. Third, data services. Over 150 million active data users and growing as customers shift spend away from traditional voice minutes towards data. The strategic logic is simple. Connectivity creates the network effect. Momo drives financial inclusion, and data captures higher value digital engagement. Put together, these three aren't separate business lines. They're one integrated ecosystem that keeps customer on the platform and opens new. Higher margin revenue streams. How does MTN reach and keep 290 million customers with a genuinely mass market strategy? The target market spans individual consumers, SMEs, and enterprises, and both urban and rural communities. MTN prices deliberately at the mass market level, specifically to stay accessible in price sensitive areas. On engagement, MTN leans on digital advertising, sponsorships, social media, and community campaigns. A mix built to drive awareness at a scale, not just major cities, but in the rural markets that are harder for competitors to reach economically. And on competition, MTN isn't operating in a vacuum. Vodacom and Airtel Africa are direct telecom rivals, and growing a set of specialist fintech providers are chasing the same mobile money opportunities. MTN's answer to the pressure is differentiation through the things competitors can't easily replicate: scale, network coverage, and an integrated financial services ecosystem. A pure fintech startup can copy a payments app. It can't copy 290 million existing subscribers or 16 markets of network infrastructure. Now let's get into the numbers because this is where the real story is. On profitability, MTN's FY 2025 recovery is strong. Operating profit margin of 26.24%, net profit margin 12.9%, return metrics back that up, ROE of 15.14% and ROCE of 20.37%. Both signs that the capital efficiency is genuinely improving, not just that revenue went up. There is also a striking efficiency number, a cash operating cycle of negative 95.59 days. In plain terms, MTN generates cash from customers before it has to pay its own suppliers. There is a real structural advantage. But here is a watch point. The current ratio sits at 0.94 to 1 and the quick ratio at 0.93 to 1, both just under the healthy 1 to 1 benchmark. That means on paper, current liabilities slightly exceed current assets. The single data point is the reason the rest of this plan exists, so hold on to it. So we dug into the liquidity signal, and here is what I have found. Liquidity is MTN's weakness, not profitability. Those are two very different problems, and it matters that we are diagnosing the right one. Both the current ratio and quick ratio come in under 1 to 1, meaning current assets don't fully cover current liabilities. And because the quick ratio, which strips out inventory, tells almost the same story as the current ratio. We can rule out inventory as a cause. This isn't a stock or inventory problem. The real driver is receivables. Cash is tied up for 55.32 days before MTN actually collects. Add to currency volatility and regulatory uncertainty across MTNs to 16 markets, and that receivables lag becomes more pressure, not less. That leads to our four-part recommendation. One, accelerate collection, automated billing, tighter credit controls, and faster collection cycles to bring that 55-day receivables period down and get cash into the business sooner. Two, refinance prudently, move suitable short-term pressure into longer-term funding, easing the immediate pressure on the current ratio without changing MTN's overall risk profile. Three, ring fence Momo. Here, as mobile money grows, customer funds and obligations need to be protected and kept separate from general operating liquidity. This protects customers and keeps Momo's growth from adding strain to the balance sheet. 4. Invest for returns. Keep directing capital toward the highest return data and fintech opportunities on road to 2030. Because the goal here was never shrink MTN's market or ambitions, it is to fund them sustainably. Put together stronger liquidity without sacrificing digital growth. Our analysis draws an MTN's group own FY 2025 reporting alongside independent sources including ISS African Futures. All references are in this. To sum up, MTN has scale few companies in Africa can match 290 million subscribers, a genuine fintech growth engine in Momo, and a real well executed strategy for 2030. FY 2025 proved that business can be profitable. The one thing standing between MTN and a fully sound financial position is liquidity. And we have laid out a clear four path to fix it without slowing the growth story down. Thank you. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And we are happy to take any questions.